Big news for Australian tennis. The great man standing beside me is making his way down under for the World Tennis Challenge in Adelaide. And John, you must have enjoyed it the first time to come back.
It took me a little time to figure the whole thing out. So now I figure I get one more shot at this. I'll be much more prepared for the two courts. I mean, that's different. Let's be honest. There's a lot of noise, and normally I thrive in that, but that threw me temporarily. But this time I'm going to be ready and rearing to go, and I'll have no excuses.
John, let's just talk about some of the other athletes coming. Ivan Lendl has accepted an invitation, and some of the rivalries that you had on tour, I mean, they really helped promote the game, to become what it is today. It created this level of interest that took the game from the sports pages to the front page. Looking back on Lendl, how would you sort of define your on-court, off-court relationship with him?
Well, first of all, I can't wait playing him. I mean, it's been a long time, so I'm looking forward to the opportunity. I didn't do real well against him in Australia, so that's another reason I'd like to prove myself. We didn't get along real well. I think if people knew us at all, maybe if people didn't know us, they could tell from our competitive nature and the way we went at each other that we weren't the best of friends. But I must say I did have a lot of respect for the way he approached the game and tried to make himself a better player. And I think for a while he made me a better player, and then he became and took my number one ranking away. And when someone's willing to commit themselves, you see that more and more in the game. The game's more physical, and a lot of that has to do with Lendl and the way he approached the game. So I know that I have to come out prepared, but I'm so thankful that after all these years, I never thought he was going to play again. He didn't play any matches for 15, 16 years. So now that I get a piece of him, I just can't wait.
Sounds like you're all fired up. Also, Pat Cash is playing, and a bit of a rebel like yourself, and Henri Lecon, a great entertainer. You looking forward to that challenge? Oh,
anytime you go with Henri, you don't know what you're going to get. He's so unpredictable, Henri, and he can still hit a big ball. So I know that expect the unexpected with Henri. As far as Pat, we have a long history. We're sort of cut from the same cloth. Parents emigrated, or maybe grandparents from Ireland, and in my case went to America, and his went to Australia. And so we have the fathers who are both lawyers and approach things in a very analytical manner, but very vociferous at the same time, I can imagine. I know my dinner table was loud, and I suspect Pat's was as well. And when we got out there, we played a very similar style. I think people saw that in 2010, and it goes either way at this point. We love to play against each other because it's sort of old school, but we like to see if hopefully one of us has a bit of a trick up our sleeve. Well, John, one of the great things about tennis is its traditions. It's so good that you're still in the game and you're still so competitive and you're still so involved with TV. Can't wait to see you down under. Thank you, Will. Appreciate it. Look forward to it.